YouTubers, it's your boy Domination. This is Back of the Basic again. The only place, 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 only place gonna get it. Oh, place gonna get it. Oh, place gonna get it. Only place gonna get it. Only place gonna get it is right back at the basic. Chuck the Deuce is how we do Texas, baby. Man, that was back. You know what it is. 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 Real man rise up. Real man rise up. Fake man rise down. Real women rise up. Fake women rise down. Press the word preach and preach on. And today's topic we're going to talk about is, and I know y'all saw Beef 1, Rap Beef 1, Rap Beef 2, Rap Beef 3. This is last and final hour. Rap Beef 4. Man, I'm going to tell you about this one, man. I did not like Rap Beef 4 very much. I'm going to tell you what. The only beef that I'm going to talk about, I would say to the two beefs that what became seemingly a threat, a non-threatening and less threatening beef right there. Less threatening beef, I want to talk about Chamillionaire and Paul Wall. That, I don't know what, this beef got started because Chamillionaire did not like chop and screw, or screw to chop. And Paul Wall into that. And I guess that's the end of their friendship because Paul Wall and them, they grew up in each other different neighborhoods. You know, they both from Houston. And I think that, Paul Wall, they call him the People's Champ. And Chamillionaire called himself the lizard, something like that. Chamillionaire called himself like that, called himself that, the mixtape messiah, And I think that it was a called colored chain click, something like that, because I remember they come up with that record. Big swing in the no, you would think I never knew the life, but I love my mom. I'm a love with my dough. I love with my money. Oh, that was a song right there. But I don't know. I guess, ever since they were popping off a beat, it wasn't that much as a beat. It was like threading the beat. To me, man, I would say Chamillionaire is a better rapper than Paul Wall. Paul Wall is good, but Chamillionaire a lot more better. But all I can say about that, man, except that, you got Chamillionaire and versus Mike Jones. Now, to me, Mike Jones, I get tired of hearing Mike Jones mention his name every time in the damn song. Every goddamn time. Who Mike Jones? That's the only thing that I say about that, because he was sticking with Paul Wall, because they was running such a house, and Chamillionaire was doing something else, So Chamillionaire ain't with the chop and screw. He wasn't with all that, so he was doing his own thing, and that's why they trying to say Paul Wall, and Chamillionaire say Paul Wall trying to be something that he's not, doing drugs and stuff like that. I don't know who was fighting. I think one of Chamillionaire's brother, Paul Wall brother, got into it, and that's what caused a friendship, or one of them, because Paul wanted to do chop and screw, and Chamillionaire did not want to do all that. So all I can say about Chamillionaire, man, they need Camille and Paul Wall, they need to do this record, like the breaking records like they always do, but I don't think it would never be that way. I really don't. It is what it is, man. That's just, friends, they come to being friends and not being friends included. Now, all I can say about this is Dash and Corrupt. Now, that beef right there, Dash and Corrupt, man, that was going on to a whole Suge Knight situation. I don't even want to get it on with Suge. I don't give a fuck about Suge. I'm not afraid of that dude. That you hear too much about that man, Suge Knight. You really do. For some of the things he did and done, you hear too much stuff about it. So I ain't want to say nothing about Suge. I don't want to say nothing about that. But all I can say is not Chamillionaire, but Dash and Corrupt. I like Dash Corrupt in the Dog Pound because Dog Pound Gangsta Crips. You got Snoop Dogg, you got Dash and Corrupt, and then you got Nate Dogg and sometimes Warren G and Snoop. But really is Dash and Corrupt and Snoop. That's the only thing it is because they both all of them from Long Beach. And all I can say about this man is like, but it's really Snoop and Corrupt and Dash, not Nate Dogg or Warren G. They did some other things. But all I can say about that man, that beef got in some real out of hand. I mean, these are the most two that I respected than Dash and Corrupt, man, because it was some real situation right there. Because I think they mad at Corrupt because he was going back to the death row, and they told him about this mentally. It was a money's dispute and stuff like that. And Dash wanted a check by Suge Knight for his royalties of his music, and that's good for Dash, man, because he deserved that. Even Snoop had problems, and I heard they back cool now. Now, or it's just me, man, because long time ago I wouldn't get too close to Suge, and it wouldn't be then, wouldn't be now. I don't know what that's going on with Snoop and Suge Knight, because they did have problems with each other, but they cool now. All I can say to Dash Corrupt and their beef, man, they was broken up, and they was doing a thing, and I think Corrupt got mad at. I mean, not Corrupt, but Dash got mad at Corrupt, and Corrupt was offending the whole death row, and I think uh, uh, um, Corrupt fired back at him, called eat a dick, but it really Dash said something first, and second time, but Corrupt called eat a dick, and Dash said something about eat a dick part two, and all this other stuff, man. But the good thing about it, man, I don't like seeing those two go at it because I like Dash and Corrupt and the whole Dog Pound. But the good thing about it, they do breaking in hit records again and this and that, and it's all about the love of music, man. Because it's too much of that, man. Cause it can get real situation if it get handled like that. But they see that's why I like you come real men and shake hands and let God gone be God gones, and simple as that. What's been said and said and said and done. That's the only beef I would tell you about. I'm not gonna talk about those other beefs like uh Teddy Kennedy with Lupe. That's a stupid beef over the skateboard and stuff. Who brought skateboard and hip hop? That was dumb. I ain't gonna say nothing about that. And what's so stupid? Another beef between uh uh uh, uh um Will Smith and that guy from Training Day. I don't know what was going on. Only thing with the movie The Grammy that Will Smith hit the guy for no reason. Somebody please explain to me what's going on between Will Smith and that guy from Training Day, that white guy. Why they having problems with each other? Somebody please explain me that. Why they got problems? Somebody please just then again let me know. Give me a comment. Explain why you think Will Smith have a problem with that other guy. Just hit that guy for no reason. No reason, like sucker punch, or blow out a kiss with the fist in his mouth. Just blow a kiss out of him, but blow a kiss in the mouth. Because we all know Will Smith, man, just acting funny lately. But man, Will Smith didn't have to punch that guy like that. I don't know what the problems between those two, and ain't no telling what it is. And I'm not going to talk about LL and Jamie Foxx. I already know what that beef is about because that beef got started over Ever Given Sunday because LL criticized Jamie Foxx, saying he can't be a stand-up actor and comedy actor / singer in movie. And I guess he was trying to take LL spot from Hollywood. It was if you look at the scene in Ever Given Sunday, that fight was going on for real. So that white guy knew what he was doing. He make the fight look real. He make the fight scene look real. And I think that Jamie Foxx said a few jokes about him, and LL said about Jamie Foxx in the song. And to this day, I don't think those two still don't like each other. To this day, I think those fellas still don't like each other because they said LL hit Jamie hard, far back near to the football field. It was just damn in the shower scene. They were just throwing upper Joes at each other, man. I mean, it was, man. I bet LL all day because I know LL can kick Jamie Foxx ass. Come on, let's be honest. Jamie Foxx is fruitness off the fruit fruit Delaware, feminized cross of dress, a cross of deli dress, unscheduled faggot rag. I mean, you could tell by Jamie. Come on, let's be honest. My father, well, he just played that on TV, but there are rumors going on. What's so funny about Jamie? Come on, and they said the same thing about LL too. You never know, but then again, you never know who's gay or not. You never know. People. I mean, guys can't hide it nowadays. White guys ain't gotta hide it, but black gay men, oh yeah, they hide it. They hide it real good in the music industry, in the music, hip hop, and all that stuff going on, even in Hollywood. And another beef that I don't like, man, the queen of the South. That is a stupid beef between that Trina, Jackie O, and Kaya. I wish I could fuck those bitches, man. Them sexy women. God damn. Excuse me. Them sexy, fine, dumb looking off of peaches. I want peaches off the root inches of fruit and root. They like a scabbage patch. That want to patch their ass up. Them girls look good. I'm not lying to you. Especially Trina. Especially Jackie O. Especially Kaya. They get around a lot. All three of them. Now they was trying to argue who was the queen of the South. It was Trina or Jackie. Jackie O. Kaya. Who gives a damn? I like all three of them, but it's just stupid. It's just like a female issue. It's just dumb. It's just girl thing. That's why it will never be a woman's president. Only the way they'll do it when she around a lot of fellas. And quite a few, but really a lot of fellas, because women fight over makeup, borrowed clothes, but the biggest thing they'll fight about over a man. I ain't got nothing to say about Trina, Jackie O, and Kaya. It's a stupid beef. None of those women are the queen of the South. None of them. And I remember Gangsta Boo claimed she was the queen of the South. That just dumb. I ain't got nothing to say about that. That's for the ladies' things they fight off, because that even though hip hop is a male influence dominate, but it will never be, it always females in the rap game, but it's too much attention because women gotta sell sex, just their bodies instead of their talent, because they're sexy hips, and they curse sexy walking thin legs, and thick thigh high, they not paying attention to the talent they bring. They only paying attention they bring in their body. I don't like to say about that, man. Just a stupid beef. But before I go, only thing I can say about beef was Gucci Mane and Young Jeezy. Now that beef right there, it should have never happened. And I'm gonna tell you why it should have never happened, because it was all because over a damn song that I don't know who wrote the song first. I listen. I bang music with Jeezy and Jingy. I bang music to Jeezy. I listen to Jeezy. I listen to Gucci Mane. And it was fighting about, one of them wrote the song first. Both of them from New Land, bring up and bring new artists of break it out of ATL, and one of them War for, and that's from Young Jeezy's Neighborhood, and the other one from East Atlanta, Zo 4. I mean, Zo 4, you know that it's a neighborhood. But it's stupid, man, over a damn song. Gucci, man, claimed he wrote the song, and you know, and Young Jeezy said he wrote the song, but he never did like the song. I don't know, but it ain't gotta go out to a street beef. It was real street beef, man, right there, because those two would have really go at it. One of them would have fall out dead. I ain't gonna lie. I thank God that beef got stopped, because they swept it on the rug, because there was a lot of a lot of unity in the South. Because up north in New York, man, it was problems over there ever since 50 causing up the problem of there was music unity over there, and word on the street that Gucci about to put, I mean, not Gucci, but Young Jeezy putting price in Gucci Man's head, who gonna snatch a change around Gucci Man's neck, and there was a female stripper. It was so serious, and I think Gucci Man shot one of the guys that was trying to snatch him, and snatch the other guy, and Gucci Man was talking about it. Young Jeezy even said something about it and said in the song "Stay Strapped." And Gucci Man said a few back in him a couple songs. I mean, it wasn't no music beef. It was street beef. It was murder. It was murder skills. It was murder. I mean, it was bad. I don't even want nothing to say about that, because it's sad. Because if those two would have kept going at it, one of them could have died. One of them. See, that's what's the problem with the trap music, because see, in battle rap and MC, they battle and battle. They no comparisons, so who wins, as long as it's been a love for the braces of the music. But in trap, they can't do that, because if somebody's going to get capitated, somebody going to get killed. Let me see some bodies going to be dropped, because I just think they two visual grown ass men, and over a damn song. It just. And one of the Young Jeezy's who shot, became Young Jeezy's artist that died, and it was all with the body near to the school. Now I don't know. That's what Dad say. What say? Ain't no telling, because everybody stick both sides of the story, but they don't tell what the real side each story, what really did happen with those two. But it supposed to be squashed, man. But then it went at it again, and once it got squashed again, I just think they are two grown individual men. Hip hop is already getting enough criticism of the blame already. What goes on in the community, out of the community, and they don't even. It got to the point they don't even want their kids to listen to rap. They even call hip hop is the devil's music. Ever since they used to say rock and roll was the devil's music. One thing rock and roll and hip hop got a line in common. They both bring a controversy and brought it to the public media atmosphere and form. I just think that, those two, Gucci Mane, Young Jeezy, they ain't gonna never get along. And both of them act like bitches off of that, because, I said it, because I just think that they bring that violence to that, and it's really not worth it. When dude's gonna get it, man? When you come from the street, leave that street life alone. Leave it in the street, but don't bring it in the industry. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. That's why you got hip hop forces, police that watching these rappers, because you never know what the fuck they going to do. If they make sure, because they're afraid that is going to happen again. It's already happened to Tupac and Big years ago, Soldier Slim and Camouflage and all the rest of it, for it won't be another dead rapper. And I remember in one of the DVD, and David Banner was a line about that, and the DVD, third beat, a lot of people, keeping it real, fuck keeping it real. A lot of people keeping a certain issue. A lot of people dying by off of that. And that's what Tupac and Big wanted. Because Young Jeezy and Gucci Mane, Tupac and Big would have talked to those two, because they all talent in certain individual. And they act like kids, because anybody else, they won't say nothing. That goes any other artist. Why is it that so many rappers beefing each other, and they can make money off together. Why it won't be a collaboration to an East Coast artist, to the West Coast artist, to a down south artist? One of the guys that's K Solo, a Solo X, a Solo King, he was right about that. There's no unity in hip hop. It used to be back in the '80s in the golden era from the East Coast cat, but 50 Cent fucked that up. Ever since that supposed to be, because one thing I say about Ja and Fat Joe, it was unity there. 50 wasn't that much unity. It to me is really sad, man. It really is. It's so much beef because East Coast is trying to bring it back though, and West Coast trying to bring it starting back too, for because nobody want to play West Coast music, and that's dissing the West Coast. I fuck with the West, man. West Side, man. Must respect for y'all. West up, man, because y'all doing y'all thing up there. Because some need to be dying down, and I agree with Burrell. It's too much that bad rep that West Coast need to get. West Coast do need to get another chance, just as much as East Coast and even Dirty South. They've been trying to talk about the South. People hating the South because they think South killing hip hop, which again, nobody is killing hip hop. Not East Coast not killing hip hop, not West Coast not killing hip hop, not even the South, not even North, not anybody, not even Midwest. We got to make a group of rise together, man. I just think that like people need to, I look at it. I'm proud that South is making where it is. Just like everything else that West Coast is hip hop, East Coast can be hip hop, even Midwest, even South. South is hip hop. Fuck anybody who don't think South is hip hop. It's hip hop. Trust me. We put a stamp to that. And I listen to a lot of East Coast influence, and especially a lot of lyric wordplay. And West Coast, they come up with the heavy bump trump basics right there. That's what I like about it. And Midwest, that rapping fast, mid unwested, style. That style a lot different. But in Dirty South rap about the car culture. That's one thing a lot of people don't understand. When it's hard to make it out here in the South, especially if you're an artist, you have to pop out in the clubs. You can't pop out in the radio. Because most people in down here, where I'm from, Dallas and everywhere else, even Louisiana like that, Houston is like that. Every other, and when you come from the southern South, it's like that. Even Atlanta, you got to pop out in the clubs to get heard. Now, I give New York a lot of credit. At least they get heard on the radio. West Coast, they get heard in a way and bumping and low rider cars, but in the South, you got to get heard in the clubs. For some reason, you for getting play. They got to go play club banging every record to get heard in the clubs. They look at club as the radio instead of the radio station. I give East Coast a lot of their credit, but I think everybody in the South, man, people need to quit hating the South. We make history off of it. If you look at the late 80s, there was a lot of Memphis gangster walking at that time in the MC Hammer video. People don't know that until you look at it. A-Ball, MJG, Uncle Luke, and Scarface. Those are Southern fathers right there. But the original Southern hip hop is Sugar Hill Gang from the East Coast brothers. From the West Coast, brothers sisters up there in the West Coast. Up there in the East Coast. From West Coast, the gangster rap, who started gangster rap is Teddy T with the Battle Ram and Ice-T, but really was Schoolie D from Philly. A lot of people don't know, called PKS. PKS, what's that means? Parkside Killers, or Philadelphia Killer South. South Killer Philadelphia. They come up. They used to call it Philadelphia because there was a lot of murders up there. It's something else, but at least Philly in the scene are doing their thing. I think like this, man. People need to get the DVD and tell me about that, because the only thing I can say about this, Those are the best beef off of that, off the three. But the others, those are the worst beef right there that I'm talking about. But all I can say is, man, what's beef? Squash the beef, but we got to keep everything authentic and keep it off wax. If you can't keep everything off wax, nothing, and it never takes place. Was stay out of the place and keep it peaceful and keep it neutral and keep it authentic and keep it anything and stay relevant and stay safe. All right. Hip hop forever, y'all. All right. And it's your boy Domination. This is Back of the Basic. Chunk of the Deuce is how we do it, Texas baby. Till next time. All right. Peace, and I'm out. Till next time. All right. I'm out of here. Bye.